to get to power? What distinctions do you see, especially from where you sit?
Well, first, I just want to, if I reflect back on the Jubilee Manifesto and why there were some, can I call them, some promises were dead on arrival, was because they really didn't look at the legislative and policy institutional framework. What is the current framework? That's something that I feel a lot of them are not looking at, even as they make certain promises, and that is where a lot of them will struggle. So all the promises, when you look at Kenya Kwanza, Azimio, Agano, some for Jaco, I don't agree with many of them, but they're good. They're good. I mean, if they're good in an ideal world, but then the practicalities of what is the current framework, both institutional policy and legislative for a country that they're not looking at. Particularly when I look at, can I go back to my pet topic on corruption?
Yes. Yeah.
And I, like, for instance, like the DP is talking about giving financial and operational independence to institutions, like, those responsible for fighting corruption, the judiciary, and so on, which is good, and which, as we have said, has been a problem, that most of these don't have the resources and even the independence, the muscle to be able to operate. But then there are certain challenges that we've seen, and I've not heard them talk about how they will address some of these challenges to their institutional, functional, financial independence of these institutions. Yeah. But for me, primarily as well, I think that when it comes to the issues around corruption, I still feel like they've looked so much on the issues around enforcement.